Namaskar and welcome to Blue Star Center here in Trinidad and Tobago. A warm welcome to those of us here in the hall, as well as those who will be joining in online, whether it be now with us at present or watching in a future time. My name is Renee, also known as Arundhati, and I will be doing a gentle chair yoga session for the first half hour of our evening. This will be followed by Mala doing a Reiki session. We'll then go into Guru Sri Vasudev doing the Shiva Mahimnah chanting, followed by meditation. So I invite all of you to sit comfortably with me. And if we're on the floor, that's fine. If we're seated on chairs, we'll bring our feet comfortably to the ground. And observing how we are holding our body, we're taking these first few moments just to connect to ourselves, to our body. And so I invite you to close your eyes or to take a soft gaze. Beginning to observe how our body is feeling. Beginning to observe how the breath flows in and out of our body. Beginning to notice if we can sense the underlying, the subtle energy moving through our body. Tuning into the rhythm of the breath and beginning to find your own rhythm. The length of the exhale, the length of the inhale. And observing in our own body how the breath is flowing. And breathing in, drawing upwards. Breathing out, taking our attention down to the soles of the feet. And breathing in, drawing upwards. Beginning to bring our attention to this present moment, to the joy of this moment. Allowing our breath to flow freely and fully. Noticing the length of the exhale. Observing the length of the inhale. And continuing for a few breaths, just observing how our breath flows. As we tune into our breath, we notice how we are holding our body. As we breathe out, we soften into our seat, allowing our shoulders to draw away from our ears, observing if we are holding our stomach tightly as we breathe, bringing our attention down to our hands, to our feet. Observing the muscles of our face. and allowing ourselves to come into a space of ease and a space of joy as we begin to bring this awareness into our physical body, as we begin to bring our attention to our breath, to our energy. Go one more, breathing out fully and deeply, and breathing into the belly, breathing out, and breathing in, feeling our ribs, breathing out, and observing the movement of the chest, breathing out fully and deeply, and breathing in, noticing how we fill our body, breathing out, observing what we release, what we let go of. And on our next inhale, if we're comfortable, we can open our eyes, or we can keep our eyes closed or at a soft gaze. We're bringing our attention down to our feet. And for those of us on the floor, if we want to stretch our legs out, that might be the best thing to do right now. For those of us at home, if we want to stand, we can also do that. But noticing how our feet are feeling, beginning to bring your attention into your feet, observing the bones, observing the muscles, noticing our toes. And gently we'll point our toes on both feet. And we're pressing out through our heels. Point our toes and press out through our heels. Again, we'll point our toes and pressing out through our heels, observing how our feet are feeling. We curl our toes tightly. And spreading toes wide, feeling the spaces between our toes. Curling our toes tightly. Well, but noticing how you need to stretch. Curling our toes and spreading our toes wide. We'll go again, one more curl and spread wide. And observing our feet, noticing our ankles. We're going to do gentle ankle rotations and noticing how we might need to adjust our position in whatever way for us to comfortably do this. And observing our feet, which has carried us through today, through the week that we might have had, noticing what is present, coming to a pause, and pressing our feet once more into the floor, observing our breath. We're going to bring our attention to our right knee, right leg, and we can bring our hands behind our right thigh, lifting that right leg, and beginning to focus on our knee. We're circling from the knee and noticing, focusing on our knee, not so much the ankle, so the ankle is held, but observing from the knee, circling in the opposite direction. And even as we focus on our knee, observing the rest of our posture, noticing if we are holding our shoulders stiffly, if we're okay. Releasing down. Switching sides, we're taking our left leg up and circling from the knee. Observing how this side feels, if it is different, taking your attention really into that knee joint. And coming into center, observing our breath and noticing our physical practice can be small, gentle things. Bringing our hands to our knees or to our thighs, and our attention to our hips. So knees to our thighs, and we're going to begin to do some small hip circles. So if we are far back in our chair, we might want to come up just a smidge so we have some space behind us. Observing our body. We can also sit cross-legged, hands on our knees. And beginning to hinge from our hips, breathing out fully. And breathing in, we'll circle to our right. And moving left Breathing in, moving back, and breathing out on the left. And noticing where we are moving, noticing what we are feeling, and becoming aware of what thoughts, what feelings might be there as well. As we circle, we're coming into center and circling in the opposite direction. And coming into center, sitting tall, observing our body, noticing how our lower body is feeling, observing the stability of our body, the strength, and breathing out fully and deeply, gently breathing in, noticing how our lower body feels compared to upper body. Taking a few breaths right here, breathing out and breathing in, gently out and in, and observing where our focus is. Bringing our attention to our shoulders. And we're going to be circling shoulders up and back and noticing how our shoulders are feeling as we move. Observing if it's a smooth motion for us, observing as we go up and back if we feel a sense of anything, release or joy or discomfort. See what comes up in your space. We're circling up and forward, coming up and gently forward. Observing our breath, we're coming into center. And focusing on our hands, we'll turn our right hand palm up. And breathing out, right hand to right shoulder. And breathing in, pressing forward, pushing away. Breathing out and breathing in. And finding your rhythm, breathing out, drawing towards the body, breathing in. Noticing where our focus is, observing how we are holding the rest of the body even as our arm, our hand moves. After our next exhale, we release right hand down, and we're switching sides, turning our left hand palm up. And again, breathing out, left hand to left shoulder, breathing in, extend. Breathing out and in. And observing as we move how this side feels, what we notice. Observing the flow. If there is a flow. And after our next exhale, we'll release left hand down. Observing our breath, we're bringing our attention to our hands, just like our feet. They do a lot of the work carrying us through the day. So we're curling our fingers into tight fists, as tight as we can. And breathing in, stretching, spreading fingers wide. This time we're making claws and spreading fingers wide. This time we're bringing all our fingers together and spreading fingers wide. Curling into fists. And spread fingers wide, curling into claws, spreading fingers wide. Gently we'll bring all of our fingers together, spread wide. One last time, we curl into fists, tight fists, feeling our hands. Release. Last time, claws. And release. And bringing our fingers together. Gently release. Shaking out our hands, observing how our fingers are feeling. We'll interlace our fingers, bring our elbows up, hands are at chest height, and pressing our fingers to the backs of the hands. We're taking right wrist up, left wrist down, and noticing how we feel we're holding here. Noticing how we feel in our forearms, in our wrists, in our hands. Soften. Breathe in and out. We'll go one more in and out. Switching sides. Observing our wrists, noticing how our arms are feeling. Observing our elbows. Observing our forearms. Noticing. It's okay. Bringing our hands up, and our fingers are interlaced. This time we'll turn our palms to face ahead of us. We're not going too far, our hands are right here. Bring in, and we're taking our right wrist in towards our body, pressing our left wrist out. There will be a little bit of tension as though we're pulling our fingers apart. Noticing how our wrists are feeling, observing our breath, observing our space, and switching sides. Observing how this feels in our body. Although we work on our hands, on our arms, on our wrists, it's all connected, so noticing. Gently releasing and turning our palms to face in towards us. We're almost done, don't worry. Bringing our fingers, our right wrist in, our left wrist presses out. And especially if we do a lot of work with our hands, it's a good thing to experiment with. Noticing how we feel in our wrists, in our forearms, in our hands. We're okay. Gently switching sides. And releasing. Shaking out our hands, taking a moment, we'll rest our hands on our knees or on our thighs. And breathing out, bringing our attention down to our hands. Breathing in. Breathing out. And in. One more out. And in. Bringing our attention to our head, to our neck, and we're dropping our chin to our chest. And noticing how the back of the neck is feeling, noticing our posture, how the rest of our body is feeling. And on our inhale, we're taking our head straight up. If that is comfortable, noticing how the back of the neck is feeling, going only as far as is comfortable for our own body, for our head, for our neck. Gently breathing out, chin towards chest. And breathing in. We're going again, once more, breathing out. And in. Bringing our heads to center and turning our heads to our right, looking over our right shoulder as far as is comfortable. And moving to our left. Gently we move to our right, observing our movement, observing what is coming up. Gently we'll turn left. Breathing in, one more, we'll go to our right. And to our left. Coming into center, and still paying this attention to our head, to our neck, making sure we're okay. We're bringing our right hand to our left temple, and sitting tall, observing our posture. Taking our head towards our right shoulder, so towards the same elbow. We're not pulling, but just letting the weight of the hand rest on the head. Breathing into our left side, observing our body, noticing what is there, if we feel any tension, if we feel any discomfort, if we feel any openness. Gently releasing, we're bringing our right hand to right temple, pressing our head firmly into our hand. Same right hand, right temple, pressing our head into our hand, hand into our head. We're doing the same right hand. Observing our breath. Observing how we feel. Confused. Observing into the right side of the body, noticing what we feel, because sometimes we might feel hair in our ribs, in our belly, in our chest. Observing what is present. And gently releasing, we're making a fist and pressing that fist to our jaw, pressing our jaw into our fist. Observing how we feel. And gently releasing, shaking out that right arm, and noticing when we release what else is there. Switching sides, we're taking left hand to right temple, head rest to our left, and observing how this side feels, if there's any difference in sensation, in energy, in focus. Gently releasing, we're taking our left hand to left temple, pressing our head firmly into our hand firmly into our head. Observing our breath. Noticing what is there on this side. And gently releasing, making a fist, pressing that fist into our jaw. I will miss the mic. Observing our breath. You all know what I'm doing. And noticing how we feel, pressing the head into the hand, hand into the head. Gently releasing, shaking out that left arm. And observing, shaking out both arms. And letting our arms be loose. Observing as we move how our chest is feeling, how our shoulders, how our hips, how our feet. Breathing in, we're taking arms up. And feeling that stretch, lifting up, observing our body. Returning to our right, coming into a gentle twist, taking our right hand to the back of the seat, taking our left hand to our knee. Observing our breath, and we want to sit tall, it's okay. Gazing over our shoulder, pressing into our feet through to our base, observing our breath, and noticing how comfortable or uncomfortable we might be, and if this is a physical discomfort or if we are feeling some form of mental or emotional distress. Gently, we're breathing in, arms up. And we're going the opposite direction, whichever way we just went. We're going the other way. So right hand to left knee for me, left hand to the back of the seat. Other way. Observing our breath, gazing over our shoulder. And sitting tall, noticing as we twist how we're feeling. Observing what is there on this side. And gently we're breathing in, coming up, hands up. And breathing out, releasing down. We're taking our hands to our heart. And breathing in, pressing palms together, lifting up. And breathing out, hands to heart. Breathing in up, staying where is comfortable, noticing what is good for our own body today. We're going one more. Observing our breath. And as we bring our attention to our heart, we'll close our eyes, becoming aware of our body. We've moved from our feet up through to our head. Gentle movements, but noticing in your own body what is in that space, what we sense, what we feel, what we notice when we bring attention to this space. Breathing fully and deeply. And we'll take our hands to our belly, letting our fingers just slightly touch. Breathing out, drawing our navel towards the back body, towards the spine. And breathing in, feel the belly expand. Breathing out. And in. We'll go one more out. And in. Bringing our hands to our ribs, and we'll feel the heels of the hands on the outer edges of our ribs. Observing the movement, and as we breathe, we focus on our ribs. We'll feel our ribs flare, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. One more in and out. Bringing our hands up to our chest. And observing as we bring our hands to our chest, what is a comfortable position for our hands to be in. Breathing out fully. And breathing in, feel the chest rise. Breathing out. And in. Gently out. And in. Leaving one hand on our chest, we'll take one hand down to our stomach. And beginning to breathe at your own pace, finding your own rhythm, noticing if we want to close our eyes, keep our eyes open, or take a soft gaze. Focusing on our breath and tuning in to the movement of the body as you breathe. Observing what we feel when we rest our hands on our body. We give our attention not just to the physical body, but our breath nourishing us, as well as our subtle energy, noticing what else is there, what else we feel. Gently breathing out fully, breathing in. One more out. And in. Releasing hands down. And before I have to close, we'll breathe in, take one stretch up through our hands. And as we stretch up, we'll stretch out with our feet. Observing how we feel to stretch. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in, stretch. And if we want to, breathing out, we'll fold, hinging from our hips, folding forward. Slowly coming up. Breathing in, arms up. And again, one more, breathing out all the way. Taking a moment in our fold. Noticing how comfortable or uncomfortable we're feeling. Observing what sensations are present in our body, in our heart, in our mind. And slowly, we'll come back up to seated. So we've come just about to the end of this session. I want to thank you for having me. This has been my first time here leading this session. So as we close off this session, I'm going to invite Mala to come up for our Reiki. And I wish you all a lovely evening. Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone. Very warm welcome to the Reiki segment. I want to thank Renee for that wonderful segment we just had. And now we are going into our healing segment, Reiki, Healing, Love and Light. Let us all remember that within us there is light. We all have that divine light within us. And when we go into the healing, into Reiki, Reiki is drawing that God light into our light and enhancing our light that is within us. That is, the light that is within us shines brighter and brighter as we go more and more into the healing energy of Reiki. Also in Reiki, the chakras are very important to us because those are energy centers. Those are energy centers that radiate light in our body, that radiate energy, good health, vitality. So we need to connect with the energy centers in the body, drawing the Reiki into those centers and enhancing those centers in our body. So this evening, our beautiful Reiki session is going to focus on our inner light, the light of Reiki coming to us, enhancing our being, removing darkness, negative energies, impurities, stress, tiredness from the body. And we are going to relax in the session and really awaken that healing potential that we all have within us. So at this time, we'll put our hands together to the heart center in Goshu. As we focus our intention for healing. Some of us may have some issues with health. So think about those issues and think that you are going to get healed with those issues in the physical body, as well as emotional, as well as mental, wherever in us there are issues, we pray, we focus, and we ask for the divine energy, the divine light to heal us this evening, to heal a situation. If there's a difficult situation, a problem in our everyday life, Reiki can heal that also. So think about it and set your intention that I want healing for this, or I want healing for that. Or we will also go into sending healing to friends, relatives, and anyone else who we know is having some difficulty with their health. So now let us bring our hands up over our head. And here we are inviting the energy of God, the light of God to flow into us. It's present all over the universe. So we are tapping into that divine light of God, the healing love and light of Reiki. And we are asking Reiki with humility and love to come to us, to flow through the tips of our fingers, into the arm, into the body, into our hearts, filling us with love and light. Masters of the light, angels of healing, archangel of protection, protect us. Our Lord Jesus Christ, the Master Healer, our Reiki ancestors and guides. We call upon all of them to send their collective healing energy to us. So let's feel the fingers tingling a little bit as the energy flows down into us. And now let's bring the palms gently on the head. Remembering that there is a beautiful chakra, the Sahasrara or the crown chakra, over on the head, the top of the head. Also, we are remembering that within the bone, the skull bone, the cranial bone, there is the brain and all its lobes that needs healing energy, that needs love and light. So we are channeling now the energy into the brain, all the convolutions of the brain, the lobes of the brain, and we are asking for healing for our brain. We are also awakening the energy of the crown chakra. And the crown chakra governs the other chakras of the body. So from the crown, the energy flows down to the base chakra. So we are also thinking about energy flowing from the crown down the body to all the chakras of the lower chakras of the body. Let's bring the palms gently over the ears. As we send healing energy into the sides of the head, the brain again, the auditory nerve runs from the inner ear into the brain. So we are healing the ears. We are sending that energy into the auditory canal and into the auditory nerve, into the brain. So that's another channel of energy flowing into the brain. And now let's put our palms at the front of our face. The fingers on the forehead, just between the eyebrows and the palms covering the face. We are connecting with the brow chakra as we ask for the energy in that center to be awakened, to bring peace, to bring love, to bring harmony to the mind, to bring focus, to bring concentration to the mind, and to the entire face. We are sending healing energy into the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the tongue, the teeth. So the entire head area is receiving beautiful energy of Reiki healing. Next, we'll move the palms gently down now to the throat area. We can place one palm over the other as we embrace the neck area. And in this area, we are connecting with the throat chakra. And we are awakening the energy of this center. We are connecting from the crown to the brow to the throat. And in the neck area, we have the thyroid gland, the parathyroids. We have the neck muscles, we have the bones in the neck. We have blood vessels that run on either side of the neck. And we are sending energy to all of these in the neck. So allow the neck to receive wonderful healing energies. Allow the neck to relax. And then we move the palms gently down to the left side or the center of the chest. As we make that connection to the heart center, the heart chakra. This is the center of love and light in our bodies. So as we place our hand there, we should feel lots of love. We should feel light. We should feel a sense of peace and harmony with ourselves, with our environment, with everywhere, as we connect with the heart center. And as we are with the love center, let us all affirm, I love you, my body. You're God's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. Every cell in the body is feeling that beautiful healing love and light. In the chest area, there are some important organs that is very important to our lives, our living. The heart, the physical heart, and the lungs. The lungs breathe for us, keep us alive, and our heart is constantly sending that beautiful blood throughout the whole body, keeping us alive and healthy. So these organs are very important, and we send healing love and light and Reiki energy to our hearts and our lungs. We ask for healing for those organs. Let them function properly for a long time so that we will stay alive and stay healthy for a long time. Also, there is the rib cage, that is the bone structure that protects these organs in the chest area. So we are sending energy to the bones and the muscles that help us to breathe, the intercostal muscles. They move the rib cage and enable breathing. So we are also healing those intercostal muscles. The diaphragm is lower down. So we are sending healing energy to all of these parts of the chest area. And as we think about these areas, the energy goes to those areas and help the organs in the body. It helps the various parts I am mentioning in the body and brings healing, Reiki healing, to all the cells in these organs in the body. So let us move the palms down gently to the midsection now, just under the rib cage. And in midsection, we have several organs present that is very important to our health and our well-being. We have the liver, the stomach, the gallbladder, the pancreas, and parts of the large intestine is here also. So we are sending healing energy of Reiki to these organs, to the cells in these organs. Each organ has their own specialized cells that do the work and they function in a way they are supposed to function. So let these organs stay healthy in our bodies. Let them receive healing, love, and light. And let's move to the navel area, which is in that area. The navel center gives us powerful energies. It fuels the body and gives vitality and strength, not only to the organs, but to all parts of the body. The muscles, the bones, the blood vessels. Get that beautiful energy from the navel chakra. And the navel governs these organs that I have mentioned in the midsection of our body. The navel center also sends energy to those organs to bring about healing and to bring about health and well-being. We move a little lower down now to the Swadhisthana, or the sacral center. That is a little lower than the navel. It's in the belly area. So as we place our hands over the belly area on this energy center, we are sending healing energy to the organs that lie inside of the belly area. And that is the intestines, the reproductive organs, the kidneys at the back of the body, the bones, the blood vessels, and not forgetting our very important, the spinal column that runs straight down the back from the head to the end of the belly area in that little bone, the tailbone at the end of the body. So we are remembering those bones, we are remembering the blood vessels, the muscles of the tummy, the muscles in the body, and we are sending healing energy to all of them. Let us remember the urinary bladder is there too, and we send energy to the bladder as well. And now let's put our palms over the hip area as we embrace the pelvic bone. This bone carries a lot of stress for us. It enables our movement. It enables running, jumping, walking, doing all the activities we do. And sometimes the pelvic bones and the pelvic joint becomes stressed, becomes tired. And if we don't release the energy from this joint, chances are we will have lower back pain, we will have problems with the organs in that area. We'll have problems with the legs, with the muscles, the joints that are in the legs. So let us release. We send the energy to release any tension, stress, tiredness, pain in this area of the body, the pelvic area. So think about the pelvic joints on either side of the body and think that they are releasing any tiredness, stress, tension, pain in the body. And now let's place the palms over the tummy, fingers facing down, as we connect with the base chakra, the Muladhara, the base chakra of the body. And this center is very, very important for us grounding ourselves in our energy body, for maintaining balance in our energy body, for giving support to the body, to giving support to all the other chakras above the base chakra. So it's very important that we focus on that area too. So let us center in the base chakra and ground ourselves powerfully in the energy of Reiki, the energy of love and light. Hold firmly the perineum area as we activate and we awaken the base chakra, supporting all the other chakras above, the energy centers. Let us feel that deep sense of healing in our body as we ground ourselves firmly, as we connect from the base to the crown with our energy body through the energy centers, allowing the light to radiate into the entire body and bringing healing energy to every part of the physical body as well as our energy body. Let us be rejuvenated, energized. Let us receive vitality and strength in the body through all of these energy centers in our body. And now let's place the palms on the thighs. Now the thighs connect with the entire leg. So we are sending energy now from the palm of our hands throughout the entire leg. Think about the knee joints. And as we think about the knee joint, we ask for healing energy for the knee joints. Not forgetting the muscles of the legs, the bone, the blood cells that are all present in the entire leg, in both legs. Let us think about the ankles as we release energies of tiredness, stress, pain from the ankle joints in the legs. Those of you who are sitting can hold the knees and hold the joints of the ankles and send the energy to those parts of your body. Yes. Let us think about both feet. And let us send healing energy to the feet. There are so many bones, muscles, blood vessels in the feet. The toes have several joints. And as Renee did, we wiggled the toes. And that in itself is releasing tension and stress from the toes, from the feet. And as we are focusing on the feet, let us think of all the stress and the tiredness and all the negative energies, all the pain, whatever discomfort we might have, flowing through the feet into the floor and into the earth. So now we will focus and scan the whole body. From the head, we will bring both palms down the front of the body, down to the feet, and let's touch the feet area. And we'll do this 3 times. Shower ourselves. As we send healing throughout the body, releasing whatever, yes, shake out the palms, releasing whatever negative energies or pain or stress we might have in the body. So let us put the palms together now in the heart center. As we connect to the heart center, as we pray to the masters of the light, the angels of healing, archangel for protection, our Lord Jesus Christ, the master healer, our Reiki ancestors and guides. We connect with their collective energies and we ask for healing for ourselves and for others. And this evening, there is a special little girl named Riley who is in need of special Reiki healing. She's only 6 years old, and we want to focus our minds and our thoughts on this little child. Think about a little girl, and her name is Riley, and we are thinking about her and sending healing love and light to that child. We ask the Reiki ancestors for special blessings of healing for her. We ask the Reiki guides to bless and heal her. We ask the masters of the light to send their love and light into her body to bring about that healing energy to all the cells in her body. Also, there is another person that needs special healing, that is the brother of one of our Blue Star member, Ria Rambarose. Her brother is in the hospital and he's very ill. So we also remember him and send healing love and light to him. And now I'll get to the Reiki healing box. And we face palms forward as we are sending energy to all these whose names are in this box. They need healing. So let us all collectively send our healing love and light to the names of those who are in need of Reiki healing, love and light. Thank you for sending your healing energies. And now, I would like to say thanks to everyone, to all those who have sent their collective healing energies. I say thank you. And I ask that Reiki healing energy be with you at all times. Remember, we have that light within us. And every time we are into Reiki, we are communicating with our own inner light of healing. So let us continue to remember our healing session, our Reiki sessions, and let us keep connecting to that divine healing energy, that love and that light. May it stay in our heart center constantly, nourishing us, healing us, giving us strength, vitality, energy to continue every day on our life's journey. So I thank you all for being here and for the Reiki session, participating. Thank you all very much. At this time, we would like to welcome Guruji to continue with the Shiva Mahimnah and the meditation segment. So welcome, Guruji.
Namaskar, everyone. So warm welcome to this segment of the healing journey. And here we are going to chant the Sanskrit mantras of the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram, a delight for all of us. Now that you have that beautiful frame of mind from the previous sessions, let us come to that silent space as we chant and be aware of your energies as you chant. The incredible energies are evoked within by the Kundalini Shakti that has been awakened within you. Just begin to witness what happens. Devotion may come up naturally within your heart. Love may be experienced deeper than normal. Peacefulness of mind may come within you. Because we're in a space of collective consciousness, not just our individual consciousness, but we're in a group space. And we're also connecting with all those who are praying across the world in this time. Centered in the divine and on the divine. Chanting these mantras give me great joy. And I hope you will experience the same. As you chant, listen to the chorus of voices. It's so beautiful to hear group chanting. And to become a part of it. And the greater part of this experience is internal, not just in the voice, but the energies that are evoked in this space. And wherever people pray or focused on the divine or centered in the divine, beings from the other dimensions are always there. And for me, that's incredibly beautiful. And as we continuously chant in this temple, it's a joy just to sit in here. Sometimes when I come in the silent moments and just sit in this empty temple, what may seem to be empty isn't empty. And when we honor the great masters, as you would see, those on the wall and those who may not be on the wall, we bring in their sacred presence in the space. So I love when you think of those who have influenced your life and bring them into the space through your prayer and your devotion and your attention and intention. So let's co-create this sacred space inside and just enjoy this beautiful chanting as I do. Let's begin. Om Namah Parvati Pataye Hara 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 Mahadev Gajananam Bhutaganad Sevitam Kapetha Jambu Phalacharu Bhakshanam Uma Sutam Sho Kavinashakarakam Namami Vigne Shwarapada Pankajam Sri Pushpadanta Uvacha Mahimnah Param Te Paramavidusho Yajya Sadrishi Stoter Brahmadina Apitadavasanna Stvayagiraha Parinafa Gunan Mama Desha Atita Pantanam Tavacham Mahima Vangmanasayor Atadvya Vrityayam Chakitam Abhidhatte Sruterapi Katividha Guna Kasya Vishayaha Padetwar Madhuspita Vacha Paramam Amritam Nirmitavatas Tava Brahman Kim Vag Apisura Gurur Vismayapadam Mama Tvetam Vani Punyena Bhavataha Tavaishvaryamiyataj Jagadudaya Raksha Pralaya Krut Traivastu Vyastam Tisrishu Gunabhena Sutanushu Masmin Yamaramanim Kimiha Kim Kaya Sakhalu Kimupaya Tribhuvanam Kimadharo Dhata Srijatu Kimupadana Iticha Atarikyeshvarye Tvai Hatadhiyaha Kamshin Ajanmano Lokaha Kimavaya Bhavanto Pijagatam Adishta Taram Kim Bhavavidhirana Dretya Bhavati Bhuvana Janane Parikaro Trayi Sankhyaṃ Yogaha Pashupatimatam Vaishnavamiti Prabhinne Prasthane Paramidamadaha Padyamiti Cha Nrinameko Gamyas Mahoksha Khatvangam Parashurajinam Bhasmapaninaha Kapalam Chetiyat Tavavarada Tantropakaranam Amridhim Dhruvam Kaishchit Sarvam Sakalam Aparastva Dhruvamidam Paro Dravya Dravye Jagati Garati Vyasta Vishaye Smitaiva Mitvam Tavashvariyamiyatna Yaduparivirinchir Hariratha Parichetumiyata Analamanalaskandhavapushaha Tisradha Vyam Girishaya Tasthe Tabhyam Ayatnada Padya Tribhuvanamavera Vyatikaram Dashashyo Yadbahun Abritarana Khandu Paravashan Padma Sreni Anam Bhoru Habale Stirayas Tvadbhaktis Amushya Tvadseva Samadhikat Saram Pujavanam Balat Kailasepi Tvadat Ivasatav Vikramayataha Patale Vyalasachalitan Kushta Shirasi Pratishtha Yatridihim Sutramno Varada Paramo Chaira Pisati Adhaschakre Bana Parijana Videya Tribhuvana Akanda Brahmanda Kshayachakita Deva Surakrupa Vidya Syasidya Trinayana Visham Samhritavataha Asidharthanaiva क्वचिदपि स देवासुरनरे निवर्तन्ते नित्यं जगत् जयनो यस्य विशिखः महीपादगता प्रजति सहसा संशयपदं पदं विष्णोर्भ्राम्यद् भुजपरिघरुग्नग्रहगणम् ततिततता Vyadvyapitara Ganagunitaphenarkamaruchihi Pravaho varamya Prushatalagudrishta shirasite Ratakshuniyanta Shatadritiraghendrau dhanurato Ratange chandraukau Ratacharana pani sharaiti Kuyam Hariste sahasram Kamalabalimadhaya padayor Yate kone tasmin Nijamudaharan netra kamalam Kratau supte jagrat Tvamasi palayoge kratumatam Kvakarma pradvastam Phalati purusharadhanamrite Kriya daksho daksha Kratupatiradhishastanubritam Rushina martvidyam Sharanadasadasya suraganaha Prajanatham natha Prasabhamabhikam swam duhitaram Gatamuro hitbhutam Riramai shumritya shavapusha Prasantam Tedyapi Swalavanya Shamsa Dritah Dhanusham Mahanaya Trinavad Pura Plostam Drishva Puramatana pushpayudhamapi Shmashaneshva krida Smarahara pishacha sahachara Chitabhasmalepah Tragapindrikaroti parikaraha Vamakhilam Manah pratyakshite savidhamavadhayatam marutah prahritiyaruromanah pramadasalilotsangitadrishaha yadalok Tvamarkas tvam somas tvamasi pavanas tvam utavahas tvamapas tvam vyoma tvamudhara niratma tvamiticha Nathmastattatvam Traim tesra vritte Tribhuvanamata trena pisura Nakara dhyarvarne Tribira biradhatirna vikrite Duriyam Bhava Sharvo Rudra Pashupatirato Sahamaham Stata Bhimeshana Vidyada Bidhana Shtakamidam Namo Nedishtaya Priyadavadavishtaya Chanamo Namakshudishtaya Smarahara Mahishtaya Chanama Bahaloj se Vishvot Patav Bhavaya Namo Namaha Prabalatamase Tatsamhare Haraya Namo Namaha Parinati cheta kleshavashyam kvachedam kvachatava gunasimo langhini shashvadridhi krityamam bhakti radha asitagiri samamsya Kajalam Sindhu Patre सुरतरुवर्षाखा लेखने पत्रमुर्वी शारदा सर्वकालम् असुर सुर मुनिंद्रे अर्चिता सेंदु मौले ग्रथित गुण महिम्ना निर्गुणस्येश्वरस्य पुष्पदन्तभिधानो अहर हर नवध्यम् धूर्जते स्तोत्रमेतत् पतति परम भक्त्या शुद्धचित्ता पुमान्यः दीक्षा दानं तपस्तीर्थं योगयागादिका क्रियः कला असमाप्तमिदं स्तोत्रं पुण्यं गन्धर्वभाषितम् महेशना परो देवो महिम्नो न परस्तुते नास्ति तत्त्वं कुरु परम् कुसुमर्शन नाम सर्वगन्धर्वराज शिशुषधर मौले देवदेवस्य दासः सुरवर मुनि पूज्यं स्वर्गमोक्षैकहेतुं पतति अरि मनुष्यः प्राञ्जलिर्नान्यच्छेदः केन रेस्तूयमानः त्रिपुष्पदन्तमुखपङ्कजनिर्गतेन स्तोत्रेण किल्बिषहरेण हरप्रियेण इत्येष वन्मयी पूजा श्रीमच्छङ्करपादयो प्रियतां मे सदा शिव यदक्षरं परं भ्रष्टं मात्रहीनं च यद्भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः रत्ने कल्पितमासनं हिमजले स्नानं च देव्यम्बरम् नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदा मूढाङ्कितं चन्दनम् जाति चम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदया निधे पशुपते हृत्कल्पितं घ्रूयताम् सौवर्णेन नवरत्नखण्डरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसम् भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं रम्भफलं पानकम् शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरखण्डोज्ज्वलं ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु छत्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं चादर्शकं निर्मलं वीणाभैर्मृदङ्गकाहलकला गीतं चन्द्रित्यं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणते स्तुतिर्बहुविधा एतत् समस्तं मया सङ्कल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजां ग्रहाण प्रभो आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामते सहचरा प्राणशरीरं गृहम् पूजा ते विषयोपभोगरचना निद्रा समाधिस्थिते संचारापरयो प्रदक्षिणविधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वा गिरो यद् यत् कर्म करोमि तदखिलं शम्भो तवाराधनम् करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा त्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधम् वेदमवेदम वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व जया जया करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो जया जया करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो गुरुदेव हमारा प्यारा है जीवन को आधारा गुरुदेव की है पार शक्ति जीवन को है मिलते स्फूर्ति मिटे मैल सब मन के पार है हमारा प्यारा गुरुदेव उनको अपना जीवन जानो तन मन धन सब वो ही लगावे हाथ Hey Jeevan ko adhara. Nityanand Charan jo jabe bodh ujala sohe pabe mukta hota hai niradhara hai Puvat hara Gurudeva. Hey Jeevan ko adhara Guru. Muktanand kahe sab ab Shri Gurudeva Nam nit gao. Oh bhava bhai se paar Hey Jeevan ko adhara Guru. Hey Jeevan ko adhara Guru. Gurudeva hamara pyara Hey Jeevan ko adhara. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And now we meditate in the silence, in the beautiful silence that we experience after chanting. Namaskar, everyone. Welcome back. I hope that you've been nourished by the chanting and meditation. Meditation is an absolute joy when you can really experience the energies of the other space, other dimensions. Always remember that you're not a physical being. You're much more than that. You're an immortal being having an experience of this humanoid, this human animal. This is not you. It ages on you and it will drop off on you. So you don't need to identify with the aging body as you. Or the body challenged with illness as being you. It's not you. You don't have any disease within your essence. But you can identify with disease in your mind and heart. And the more you don't, the more you can bring change and transformation to the human body. It's very receptive to transformation. It responds to your love. It responds to all your positive intentions. And is highly stressed by your aggression, anger, bitterness, unforgiveness. Highly stressed. And overwork, lack of sleep, poor nourishment, it's heavily stressed. So you need to learn how to work with this animal, this beautiful animal we've been blessed with. Those who have pets really know the beauty of it. Animals can become great, great pets to us. Horses. And the joy of riding. Dogs, cats, crocodiles even. Even reptiles respond. Lions, tigers, they all respond. If you read them from young, oh my God, they're amazing animals. Elephants. They'll respond favorably to you, and some animals will even have your back very powerfully. I was just looking at a video, they have these short video clips, and it's amazing to see they're teaching dogs to drive. And the dog is, oh my God, it's holding the steering wheel, and it's simply amazing. I absolutely love my body. And the more I learn about it, the more I'm happy to be in it. When you learn about it, the science of genetics, the power of the 98% DNA that we don't know about, the possibilities of epigenetics, transforming genes expression, neuroplasticity, neurotransmitters, the gut biome. It's just amazing. And there are doctors now and researchers on the frontier of technology. And they are teaching us how to understand the age-old traditions that we have had for well-being, the Chinese tradition, the Indian tradition of Ayurveda. Amazing, amazing traditions. So the more I learn, the more I treasure this human experience. So, thank you for joining in this evening, those of you who are in my time zone. And those of you who are not in my time zone and who joined are absolutely amazing. We have Shivaji who joins every time, and it's simply wonderful to see him. Hungary must be 6 hours away, ahead of us, but he is there faithfully. Amazing. And there are those who are not on Zoom, perhaps, and they view. So thank you all for joining in. And those of you who are here, well, we have special treats for you in the Ahmed Cafe, and the health shop is open. It's a beautiful buzz in there when you walk in there on a Saturday night. It's absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, we have our gift shop open. So take advantage of the facility for the next period. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the video stream, those of you who would be viewing the live stream, and those of you who would be here. It will be a joy to have your company. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone. Namaskar.
Mm.